We are Chaos Crew, and we are back. We're in the boat in the middle of the ocean, heading towards the island, which is known as Low Tide Island, actually. There's 2 bars you can go to, one that is closer to you and one on the far side. One is known for being more cozy-coded, one is known for being a little more criminal. We're getting to that pivotal point where Sativa's gonna ask, which one are we going to? Are we hitting up both? Because I'll need to know and direct this here boat. So, which way we headed, folks?
I wouldn't mind going to both.
Bar crawl.
Bar crawl.
Oh.
So we're gonna go to both?
Yeah, that's what we need is a bar crawl with this crew. Yes, I believe so.
So the bar on the side that is Kaplan, let me pull up the, again, unfinished map of Low Tide Island. However, the first area you will get to visit with the schedule will be Kaplan. And you will be heading to a bar there in Kaplan. As you guys get close, Sativa's like, okay, here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna anchor the boat. I've got some boats you can row ashore, dock it. That gives us an element of surprise and whatnot. You guys go in, get any information you can, get a good meal. I hear they have delicious poke bowls, so enjoy that. And yeah, I mean, unless you have any questions for me.
What's a pokeball?
Both.
It's a ball of poke. It's delicious. No, it's a delicious bowl of food, and it has rice and fish and vegetables, sauces. It's really good.
Raw fish.
Sometimes they have cooked fish. I had one that was like a bunch of shrimp and stuff. I don't know if they'd call it traditional poke, but it was really good because it was like these really good char-grilled shrimp. I love a good char-grilled shrimp. And, oh, you guys should probably know, Kaplan has a really excellent problem. They have 2 invasive species, so most of their food revolves around getting rid of those invasive species. Crab and shrimp. So a lot of crab, a lot of shrimp. Like you can get a bottomless crab-like night for next to nothing. It's fantastic.
I could do some bottomless shrimp.
I'm just saying, wouldn't that be delightful?
Yeah. Sativa, do you want us to bring you back some shrimp?
I mean, if you wanted,
That's kind of what I was.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
no. If they have their shrimp fried rice, I'm just saying. She like slides a little bag of gold forward. You guys can hear. It's on me. Have fun, guys. There's really good food over there. You'll enjoy it.
Before we go on there, do we want to take any magic items with us? Like, do we want to take the masks or anything, even though Gerald Axel can see through them?
We don't even know if he's going to be in there, but
That's true.
it doesn't hurt.
The only reason I hesitate, is there any possibility that they actually, they form whoever you think of, don't they? So it's not that we would be mistaken for somebody else.
Unless you had a picture in your head of somebody else that could be mistaken as, if you're thinking of somebody who has trouble with someone, that could be a problem, but I don't know how you would have that image in your head, so.
Above table, what did the invitation say? Is the masquerade ball a different thing from the things from what was the content of that invitation?
The invitation was for the masquerade ball the night before everything in Oakhaven starts.
So this is not that.
No, this is just a bar. It's just a bar you're trying to gather information because you've heard some of the people might be in this area or at the other side of the island. Yeah. And also delicious food.
Delicious food. All right. Never mind then. I agree that maybe the masks might not be necessary.
I feel like this bar might be a little bit safer than the next one we go to. So maybe we'll think differently about the next.
Yeah,
I'm not leaving my staff. That's still coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just making that clear.
Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere without your weaponry. That applies to all of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my Cora with me. And if we've got anything that we want to put in, my bag of holding, I'm happy to put a bunch of stuff in there if we don't want to carry it.
I'm bringing a bunch of gold for some crab legs and pokey.
Oh, should we bring that cup that can tell if there's poison in something?
That's a good idea.
All right.
In fact, I think we should always have that.
I think so. That's a good idea. I'll put that in my bag or in one of my pockets or something.
Let's see if I have that spell.
Y'all care if I bring the locket? Do
No.
y'all care if I'm going to bring the locket. Just to have it on me, just in case.
Yeah.
Our familiars coming with us? Pockets is coming.
Pockets needs to go. He's our lockpick.
He's also got the wicked high sleight of hand, so.
Yeah. You ready?
Sativa, wanting you guys to succeed, voiced through the power of a DM, reminds you guys that you can normally speak to your familiars at a distance, so it would be wise to leave at least one familiar that one of you can speak with on the boat, should you need, just in case. I don't know what kind of shit you're gonna get into, so I don't know who's...
I'm gonna leave Bubbles. I'm definitely leaving Bubbles on the boat.
Sup, Bubbles? You're gonna learn how to smoke weed.
feel like Wix should stay here because he's got a big mouth, but
Best friend.
yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
do.
I just picture the party that Sativa's having with Wick and Bubbles.
Yeah, and Carl.
Carl.
She's like, you're sure you don't want to take Carl? He has multiple disguises and aliases. No, you want him to stay here? Okay. All right, well, you're responsible for whatever happens. What was that, Magical?
I was just gonna say that Jarlax will be able to see through any of those disguises anyways. Is all I'm saying.
But others.
All right, fine. Sativa's boat, babysitting, familiar service. You guys have fun. This is big, like, sad anime eyes. You guys have fun.
We'll bring you back some fried rice.
Okay, and shrimp and crab legs. Ooh, we could probably get some crabs fished up while we're out here, huh? I have a use for these fucking familiars now. And like, what kind of chaos they get into, we'll find out, probably in a future slice of life story. In the meantime, you guys have a little rowboat. You're able to very easily row. It's got a magical enchantment on it, so the boat itself kind of lightens the load, and the oars have a little extra strength boost, so you actually can very easily wade through it. Coincidentally, not that I want this to happen, but I would say those oars probably give you like a +3 to strength. However, once you put it down, you no longer have that strength. Now, what you do with that information, I don't know, man. That's your business. I like to throw some wild cards into this.
Can we fit oars in the bag of holding?
If it's not in contact with you, you will not get the buff. It has to literally be in your hand.
Yeah, but can we put the oars in the bag of holding and then
100%.
the
You can put
oars-
the whole boat in there if you want. I don't care. You're gonna hold the oar out and then just hit it with the bag, or
No, what I'm saying is I want to use the oar as a weapon.
right? Yeah, okay. So you're just gonna store it in the bag when you guys get there, just so you have it as a weapon in case. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So are you gonna store the boat in the bag too, or just the oars?
What do y'all think? I don't know about the boat.
Just the oars.
All right. So you guys have a little rowboat, little do action. You guys row to shore. Everyone roll a simple strength check with your, of course, improved modifier, so we can see what that looks like.
Nope.
10.
That is a 10.
19.
7.
All right. And Granny Smudge said, "Oh, this oar will do actually." Feeling invigorated. Because Smudge is older, that +3, that's not having a sore back anymore. That's your hips not hurting anymore. That's your, like, you've not had the shoulder pain, none of those upper back aches. You're just getting it, and it feels good. Getting a little cardiovascular workout. You're thinking nothing of it. Meanwhile, your friends are just not as coordinated. Kind of like a going back and forth like this, and they're not coordinating it, that kind of thing. So you guys spin around a little bit at first, but you do eventually, in a loop-de-loop kind of chaotic chaos crew way, get kind of close to land. And as you guys get close to the low tide island, you guys see a really large, looks like a sea tortoise. At first you're like, what is that? Because it's coming up from beneath your boat, but then he kind of comes to the side, pops up, and he's just doing this number. He looks over at you guys. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Low Tide Island. You guys here to visit?"
Hi, friend. Yes.
Hi.
We're here to get some food and some food.
This is the place for food, man. We have so much food. I don't suppose you guys like shrimp or crab, do you? We have so much of it. We hate those little buggers. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're always saying, get out of here. And they keep coming, so we eat them. Do you guys like them?
Oh yeah.
Those oars work better if you use them at the same time. Look at my flippers. See how they're both at the same time? Yeah, you got it. Try it. Yeah, you got it. So close, little dudes, dudettes. Whatever you are, you're so close to figuring it out. You'll get it eventually. You come to the right place, because we're, like, really chill, and we live by the ocean, man. You know what I mean? It's island life all the time. So what are your names?
You go first.
Smudge, what's your name?
My name? You haven't even introduced all your group. You want to know my name? I'm nobody important.
Neither
This
way.
one. This is Pockets.
Oh, Pockets. I've heard
Damn
some
this
things
crew.
about Pockets. Interesting. You're a raccoon. I don't suppose you go around getting drunk and stealing stuff sometimes, do you? Because that's what I've heard.
He's just like, no.
I've also heard you're a bad liar. You can, if you want to roll perception, or if you want to roll a deception, you can.
Okay.
Can I roll it on this turtle? Can I roll an insight check
Sure.
on this turtle?
Heck yeah.
12.
He does not believe you. He's a wise old turtle. But he's like not rude about it. He's like, yeah, man, that's cool. Sure, you're not Pockets, even though you look just like him. I just like them. I totally get it.
I got a 15 on my insight.
You think this is a really cool, really trippy, maybe a little stoned turtle, but he definitely does not seem like he means you any ill will.
Right. So, hi, I'm Madrigal. What's your name?
Madrigal? Alright, so we got Madrigal, we got Smudge, we got Pockets, and you said your name's Thistle.
Yep.
What about you, Scowly? What's your name?
You can call me Scowly. What's your name?
Scowly? Hi. Actually, what did I put a cool, cute name for him yet? I don't think I did.
Oh,
My name's Torty. I run the bar at the Low Tide Islam bar. I also am kind of the mayor.
Yeah.
So I always come out here and try and test the vibes and make sure you guys aren't into any trouble. I don't know if you know this or not, but we take keeping it a pretty chill, peaceful place. We take it pretty seriously. So I always come out and greet people. Make sure they're not up to any funny business. You know what I mean? You're gonna get it, man. You're so close to figuring out ores. You're so close. You're doing great. Yeah, Magic.
So what,
The flare totally helped.
Gordy, where did you hear about Pockets here?
Oh, rumor was, let's see. When did I first hear rumors about Pockets? Oh, so that was after the Sourberry Festival, man. It was pretty cool. So there was some people who were at the Sourberry Festival, and they came out here, and they were all, blah, 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 blah. These people knocked us out. These people beat us in the contest. People had big hurt feelings after this last Sourberry Fest, man. It was crazy.
Pockets jumps up and he's like, yep, excited to take on, I don't know what I'm saying, the fact that he is Pockets and that, yeah, he won the contest. And he finds his pink sash and puts it on proudly.
That's what I thought, man. Pockets, you're all right. We got a few locals that probably wouldn't mind meeting you. They're probably a little chaotic and require a few more puppets, but I bet you it'd be funny anyway. So you guys are gonna come to the bar, right?
That's the plan.
Cool, come this way. There's a really great dock I can let you guys get into. It's real easy. I might need to help you though, because you guys don't seem to have a good grasp on this paddling thing yet. Again, both oars. Here you go. There you go. Almost. You're so close. It's okay. And no matter what you do, he's like, yeah, you'll get it.
This was going backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it, little buddy. So you guys
Can I-
Oh yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was thinking, what have the vibes been like at the bar? What's the crowd like right now?
Oh, everyone's real happy. It's hard to not be happy when you have the best drinks and unlimited crab legs, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And we just started adding these delicious, those little ears of corn you can get? We just started adding them to our seafood boil mix. And we have these juicy little sausages. I don't normally like sausages, but they're so good because they soak up all the seasoning real good. But the potatoes, man, they're good. And who can be mad when they're having that kind of good food around, man? And we have all these delicious tropical drinks, little umbrellas, and kind of the little swords speared through the fruit, You can't be upset when you have those kind of drinks and food, man. The weed helps too.
Sounds like paradise.
That's what I'm going for, man. That's actually why they elected me. They said he should be king, and I said kings aren't chill, bruh. But I could be a cool, chill mayor, Like the cool kind. And that's what I've been trying to be. Coolest mayor of Low Tide Island.
Hell yeah, man.
You're great, Torty.
Anyway, right this way. And he kind of grabs the little rope for the canoe and starts tugging it over to a pier, wrapping it around. It's like, come on, guys. And you think he's a sea turtle, so how's he gonna get up? This fucker just walks on out. He's on legs. He's able to stand up. He's about 8 feet tall when he stands, and he's a big hulking dude. It's a gigantic fucking wall of tortitude, as it were.
So,
does he still look like a tortoise, or is he a sea turtle, or is he?
He looks like
he walks on legs.
He looks like a new kind of species that isn't really defined as anything, but definitely can swim in the water very easily, but walks on land very easily. They're known as a tortie, actually. It's a working name. It's one of the creatures I'm introducing in Cozy Cove.
Like a certain kind of, teenage type of
that would be so much cooler. I'm thinking much bigger shell body, much smaller legs and arms, like much more actual sea
Like a
turtle. Actual turtle, yeah. Not a teenage. As cool as Ninja Turtles would be, it's a slippery slope. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I do love Ninja Turtles. So, like, fair to ask. But no, this is like an actual tortoise.
Turtle.
Like, actual just giant turtle. Has small legs, small flippers, but, is able to do some stuff. He seems like he probably gets by on his confidence, though. He's just a really chill guy. So anyway, you guys come with me. We can go. I can show you the bar. I think you're really gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Low Tide Island Bar.
Do you think there's anything we ought to know before we go in? Like if we're just, trying to have a really chill time? Like
A really chill
what do
time. We got a lot of great people around here, man. Well, some of them. Those first two tables on the left, I'd maybe steer clear of them. They're not so chill. But we got Aaron in there, man. He's a pretty chill dude. You guys could hang out with that guy. He's pretty chill.
Aaron?
Aaron, yeah. Here, I'll introduce you guys. Oh, and I think we got, what's his name? Grull, the enlightened tea drinker. He's crazy. He's like this giant orc who got kicked out of his community because he was obsessed with drinking tea and having little tea parties. But he'll still smash your skull in. I've seen it happen.
Wait. He mentioned something about the guys from the festival. Are the icons here?
Maybe. They might be somewhere in town. They could be over on the other side of the island. They are kind of pieces of shit. Who knows? It's a small island,
Yeah.
Does-
You go ahead.
No, I was actually going to ask, does Magic Girl know the icons?
No, but she has other enemies that she should probably be worried about.
Okay, that's fair. So then I'm going to tug on Thistle a sec before we kind of like go in and just keep an eye out in case the icons are in here.
Because Madrigal and her former group, Madrigal may have helped knock some folks out a little bit. Also at the Sourberry Festival, they also weren't good guys. So Madrigal's also not avoiding the problems.
Cool. Can I roll a perception check? Just for a roll who's in the room kind of a deal.
Once you're in the room, yes. You cannot do it from outside the room.
Okay, where the heck am I? Yep. Okay. Alright, let me roll myself a little perception check, yeah? Where is it? 17?
Right, so the 17, inside you see a few people. You do recognize some vaguely familiar faces. And actually, I think I'm actually using one of your former party members' tokens in here as well. I'm using two of his tokens,
Nisa?
actually. I'm using his
Is that
tokens.
Nisa?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So for the sake of it, we'll say that it's a neutrally friendly face that you can count on. He's teaming up with some holiday hobo people. These people, you think that they're probably not your kind of adventurers. They are definitely more murder hobo-y. But they don't seem to be there to cause trouble. They just definitely wouldn't be ones to cross. Over here, you got a big hulking guy who looks like he may be a part of the icons. And also I grabbed Nissa from Sourberry Festival as well. Threw her in the mix for funsies. And then we have Grull, the enlightened tea drinker, who was also at Sourberry Festival, who didn't have any problems with any of you, actually. He was just there. And then we have little Barbarian, who is a gigantic hulking barbarian who is trying to quell the rage with music, which means it kind of sounds like metal music being played in a ukulele.
Sick.
Yeah. And over here is an elf, or a half-elf elf, that your friend Torty told you might be a chill dude. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He's always got pretty high quality, like, drinks and food. He says he comes here instead of the other bar because our food is so much better.
There was a table that Torty told us to avoid. What table was that? There was a couple of tables?
Again, from his perspective, he's saying avoid these people and maybe these ones because he doesn't know that. But that's just a case of, like, he's just telling you what he knows, right? He's seen these folks around, they seem fine, but he's not really talked to them. And this guy is the one that he's saying, that guy's pretty cool. He has pretty good food. And then here's the Barbarian and the tea drinker.
Smudge wants to say very loudly, "Oh, dearie Torty, can you get me a teapot? I've got some leaves and I would love to make myself a pot of tea." And then she's going to sit right here and see if it will bring the tea drinker to sit with her and maybe have a spot of tea.
Yeah, I can totally do that. People aren't always into getting hot tea around here, except for my buddy Grawl. But, like, I'm totally into that. Give me a minute and I'll get you guys a nice little tea set up. Are y'all gonna want any pastries or anything to go with that? I think we have a nice, like, crab salad sandwich and a shrimp salad sandwich. And then I think we might have some, like, fish and shrimp tacos. I'm not sure. You guys let me know, though, alright?
You have any
Oh, yeah.
Alright, dude.
Pokeball?
I'd love a crab salad sandwich.
And Thistle, did you say you wanted a Poke Bowl?
Yes.
Excellent. Cool. So we got some crab salad sandwiches. We want some Poke Bowl. Anything else I can get for you guys? Other than the tea, of course.
You got any fish and chips?
Do we have fish and chips? Ooh, we have the best kind of fish and chips. All of them. You want any sauces
Oh,
with
yeah.
that? Any special requests for the chips? We can do them in a
Yeah.
few different flavors, actually.
You got any lemon garlic aioli?
I can whip that up for you lickety split, man. I'm actually a lot faster than I look. He
I
has
believe
not
it, man.
seemed very fast at all. He's moved very slow.
Yeah,
I believe-
like, sorry, go ahead.
believe. Nope, I'm done.
Can we get like a giant mound of crab legs, please?
Oh, heck yeah. Woman after my own heart. Just a giant pile of crab legs. That's how I think they should be ordered, actually. In units like piles. Who does it by the pound or the bucket when you could do it by a pile? Or even a fuck ton? Yeah. Anything else I can get you guys?
Ale. Lots of ale, please.
Oh, ale? What kind do you want? Or do you want to try the Low Tide Island local ale?
Sure.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll get that for everyone and bring you out your tea and food in a minute. You guys have fun now. He very
Thanks.
slowly totters over to the kitchen area. And he's not moving quickly, but if you look away, he might suddenly start moving faster.
I think Madrigal's gonna look to the team and say, so, friends, are we thinking like a divide and conquer kind of a vibe? Or are we thinking like we set up camp and see if people come and talk to us? Because I could take the bard over there. I feel like I might be able to chat him up or something. But also, I don't know if we want to do that as a team or if we want to, I don't know. I also know, are we trying to like avoid some people?
Kind of divide and conquer. I was gonna go say hi to what's her name from Cozy Cove or from Sourberry.
Yeah.
Nissa?
Yeah, no.
So
That sounds good, and I would like to try to get this other tea drinker to enjoy my tea with me. It might have something to loosen tongues in it. It's my own blend.
Wait, yeah, where am I going? You
just follow one of us.
Let me see.
Thistle and Pockets walk over to this table here. Pockets is puffing out his chest and like fixing his pink sash from the Sourberry Festival, making sure it's very visible.
Nissa very warmly, obviously, greets you, very excited, and introduces you to her friend, who is this one? Ulfar, I believe. He does not speak, but she says
Ulfar.
they've been having a great conversation.
How have you been, Nessa?
Oh, I've been good. Just, doing rock gnome stuff. I don't know. She's been mysteriously getting this talkative behemoth of a man who looks more like a war machine than a man, who seems to be very doting on her but is not speaking. But she claims they have great conversations and they bonded over those conversations, actually. Yeah, I'm just riffing. I'm just grabbing old NPCs. I'm grabbing old characters, making them NPCs. And then Danny, you're following, or what are you doing?
I'm kind of lingering. I feel like she's kind of eyeballing is that a drow over by in the far bottom right by itself? Looks like a pirate. I don't know.
It is,
I'm
yeah.
assuming
That's a pirate.
it is a
drow,
drow.
yeah.
She's just kind of eyeing up the lone drow. It's a drow and they're not underground, and it's just, I don't know, just different for her to
I think
see.
there's 2 drow in the bar, right?
Oh, like this one? Sorry. Yeah. Huh.
Yes, that one especially though, because why is she by herself? Just kind of perusing around. Also, she's kind of hot from here. Just putting that out there.
No, word, she totally is.
They both are.
They were played by the same, like...
Oh, is it the one that I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it's these are both Steve's.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, Steve joined Steve actually spoilers, Steve actually joined this group in the Holiday Hobos, and in my canonic head, these guys are getting ready to either kill this one or have them join the group, because I just needed little plot points to have going around in a busy bar. Whether it pertains to you or not, probably not, but
I think I'm gonna have Danny chill here, just by herself, just scanning the room.
I think Madrigal's gonna take out well, she's not gonna take Hadokura actually. What she's gonna do is she's gonna try and wander over to this guy over here, a barbarian. Is he actively playing music right now?
Yeah, kind of plunking along.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, I think she's gonna like stand there for a minute and just kind of listen to him and eventually just be like, I really like that tune. Where'd you learn it? Oh, prop? Oh, ukulele?
He's not good at it, by the way. Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
how's it going, man?
It's going
Yeah.
well. Bad.
I like that.
Well. Bad. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, music is really such a valuable way of expressing the ways that our lives are going. And it sounds like maybe you're kind of vacillating between good and bad there.
It's the rage.
Where are we landing? Ah, yeah, rage. Absolutely. Are you feeling...
My therapist suggested that I channel my rage into creative pursuits.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, I
very
think-
creative, but I'm good at pursuits.
I think you're doing a great job, man. I really think you are.
Do you play music to quell rage?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I think music is really helpful for quelling rage, or for tapping into feelings that aren't rage. But also, yeah, rage sometimes for sure.
Do you have a song in your heart?
Yeah.
Would you play?
Play with the magic.
Would you play me the song of your heart? No, I didn't like that. Would you play me the song of your heart? Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was a really good one. That was a good one. Was that A minor? I don't know. That was really good. Yeah. I would play you the song in my heart if you would play me the song in your heart, and I would just love to hear more about what your whole deal is.
Are you wanting to do a bard off?
I was thinking more like I was thinking maybe we should. I was thinking maybe like a bard off might be like some rate. I was thinking maybe we
You
should.
guys all heard her, right? She wants to do a bard off! And the bar starts erupting with everyone, bard off, bard off, bard off, bard off! And he's working the crowd now. He has much more charisma now as he comes to life with his idea. He's now playing much better. Bard off, bard off, bard off, yeah! Bard off, bard off, bard off, yeah! It's not any more in tune, but it's much more energetic.
Angela's gonna take out a Cora and she's gonna say, I think we should establish terms, yeah, because what is a bard off, really? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just trying to get to know you and, have a nice time and maybe drink a couple of pints. Do have a nice time? I love a competition.
It's back to the, hold on, put that down. It's okay, little lady, I can explain the process. So, we have a new thing around here. We all really wanted to have like a battle of the band situation, because how cool are those, right? Or like a dueling piano bar, that would be cool too. But with what room? We barely have room for tables, right? So we instead invented the bard off. When two bards are in the room, they both get up on the bar. And then they play until one of the bards gets off the bar. Bard off.
They get off the bar for why?
Because it's not a very big bar. People need drinks.
Right. So you can just like opt off the bar. You can get on the bar and play a song and they can just be like, I'm done, and you can get off the bar.
You both get to get on the bar, and then we decide which one of you gets down.
Got
Bard
it.
off. We decide which bard gets off.
Yeah.
Bard off.
Bard off. Bard off.
Magical's looking like, this will don't encourage this.
Bard off. Bard off. Bard off. Bard off. Bard off.
Alright, so what do I get if I win the bard off?
You get to stay on the bar.
You get to get the bard off.
If you lose, you get the bard off. If you win, you get the bard on. I didn't think it would sound this dirty when I thought up this bit.
Yeah.
I have been biting my tongue so hard I can taste blood.
realize it was gonna be this dirty. It was all in my head. I wasn't saying the words out loud, so I'm fucking autistic, you guys. This is why Travis says I need to go out and socialize more.
This is all Danny's fault. This is all Danny's fault. I think that Madrigal's looking around at Smudge and at Thistle and being like, can I get any assistance here? It looks like Danny's not gonna help me.
That's totally a
I'm
thing.
fine.
You can actually have people join you, and they can lend you the helping action as your backup dancers on the bard off. We have a whole second bar that pops up behind your bar, so they can dance behind you, but then they're not affected by the rules of the bard off, because we believe the backup dancers always deserve their attention.
Yeah, all right. So Madrigal's gonna do the thing where she looks at each of her friends, makes like very intense eye contact, and she's like looking at each one of you and being like, "You're getting on the backup bar. You're getting on the backup bar. Thank you."
Thistle jumps up, grabs Danny's hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
no.
go.
What? I haven't even had a sip of ale yet. What are you making me do?
Well, you're fucking it, Danny. You're getting on there, and then
And
Madrigal
you're
looks.
not going to have anything to drink if you don't.
Don't worry, guys. The rules of the bard off haven't been established yet. But, like, you've always got to make sure everyone in the room's got a buzz. Ever since the great sober bard off, we never allow for a sober bard off. That got bad. It got gnarly, man. And then the bard's like, yeah, gnarly.
What's your name, man?
My name?
Yeah.
Otis.
All right, Otis.
As in,
Madrigal.
Otis Barbarian.
Okay, I think we need some shots.
Yeah, little dudes, dude, I can totally accommodate that. What kind of shots can I get you? Do you want, you know what you guys should actually do? You should get a Low Tide Island Punch Bowl. It's just a giant punch bowl and a bunch of straws. The bard, I like to drink like 3 or 4 of them. They're pretty great.
Danny's just
I'm
patting her armor, looking like, did Sativa please tell me I got a joint somewhere?
Thistle's super excited about a punch bowl.
and Smudge is going to start making a pot of tea with her hopefully new friend.
Mhm.
And hopefully get him involved.
Yeah.
This is where the weed is. It's in the tea. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I know it looks like soup, but this is an imagination game. Here you go, guys. It's a delicacy of the low tide Islam bar. It's our punch bowl, and you guys know there's a bunch of straws in it, and a few things. These drinks can be disgusting, and these are actual magical straws. These magical straws do not allow for any sort of you know, the backspit that happens when you share a drink. These straws block that, and they also can elongate to reach your mouth, as long as there's not something blocking the way. So if you need to get on the bar, you can still be drinking from your giant punch bowl. Because it's such a huge punch bowl, they realized very early on they're not very portable. So the natural solution was magic straws. Welcome to the Low Tide Island Bar.
I think Madrigal's can bar real quickly, just like as a little group, or I don't know if we have like the message cantrip or something. But I just want to like get us on the same page of like, are we trying to do this bard off and get some information out of these people? And do we need to get a little drunk to get that done?
Yes.
Y'all go for that.
Sure.
I'm with the tea drinker.
You're with the tea drinking?
You know,
Oh,
I'm gonna
speaking of the
try.
tea,
I really
here's
think
your
a tea
pot.
drinker. The tea is coming from my little pouch, and I think that I accidentally mixed some of my tea with some of Sativa's tea. So
Yeah.
it's going to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
loosen tongues, maybe.
Absolutely. I think Madrigal's gonna see if Danny actually wants to partake of the bar thing, the bard off, or if you had something else that you were trying to do, like with the drow or something, and be like, up to you, man. But I'm gonna try and get on that bar. Probably will need some backup dancers, but it looks like I've got Thistle and I got Pockets.
I don't think you're going to need me as a backup dancer with pockets up there.
All right.
To be fair, I was just kind of looking at she's cute, all right? Leave me alone.
Stay focused.
I'm
She really
focused
likes backup dancers, Danny.
on that.
She really does. I heard her saying this.
What?
Why is everybody trying to get Danny laid?
Danny's trying to get Danny laid and she's not doing a very good job.
That's a good point.
So she needs help. We've all agreed.
The very attractive elf at the table goes, "A bard off? Well, how delightful. I think the last time we had any sort of good fun, every table had a punch bowl on it. And since this delightful group has committed to the bard off and getting very inebriated with that punch bowl, Torty, put a punch bowl on every table. My tab."
Wow.
That's awfully nice of you.
Magical's gonna take a bunch of sips out of the punch bowl, enough to get a little buzz, but not enough to get drunk. And then she's just gonna get ready for the bard off. She's gonna tune her Cora, and she's gonna hope that the other guy goes first, so she can observe.
Thistle and Pockets definitely already have more than a buzz going on. They haven't eaten yet. They're still waiting on all their food, so they've been drinking away, getting ready to dance.
I love it.
And Smudge, the pumpkin you see on your table is the teapot.
Yeah, that's the teapot.
Yep, imagination game.
And Smudge is going to pour a cup for herself and pour a cup for, what was his name? What was your name, dearie?
Groll, the enlightened tea.
Grog. Well, this tea is my own blend. I hope you enjoy it.
Grawl. I had to add him to the initiative to see his full name. Grawl the Enlightened, the tea drinker. I'll remove him from initiative because he is not going to fight you. Yet. I don't know what you guys are going to do. Who knows?
Uh-oh.
So he accepts your offering and takes a smell, and he has a slight smile on his face and goes, "Ah, you like this tea. You should try this." Reaches into his own and he pulls out a wooden, it looks like a box, and he wrote it actually has leather straps on it. It's actually like a wooden carrying case that folds out very intricately into different tea blends, like different little vials of different teas that he has collected, and there's a few that are mixed together, and he pulls one of the vials out, and when he pulls it out, a small little sachet of tea kind of just appears in his hand, and then he sets the vial back into the case. He goes, "For your hospitality."
Ooh, thank you, sir.
"I like tea. Civilized. We'll have to drink these terrible punch bowls later, but first, tea."
A good cup of tea.
Did someone say? I didn't hear some. I think I. No. Okay. I'm old. I go to a lot of concerts. I don't hear apparently. So you guys are all taking your. How you said, Magical? You took a few sips of the punch.
Mm-hmm.
Make a con save for me. Anyone else who drank it, make a con save for me.
Yeah.
Do this to me.
11.
4.
Okay, you were both completely buzzed, which isn't as bad as you're thinking, actually. That's the side effect of the Low Tide Island Bowl Punch Supreme. So here's the thing that's gonna happen. If you're trying to make an ability check that is not, strictly speaking, charisma-based, you're gonna have disadvantage. But if it's charisma-based, you will have advantage, because it's better to be charismatic when you're a little bit buzzed.
That makes sense, man. I get it. I do. Magical's like, her balance is going a little bit, so she's kind of like swaying a little bit, but she's trying to like play it off, like she's just kind of getting into the music, but she's definitely just, her balance is the first thing to go. Her mind's still there, but her balance is not.
What was Pockets' con save?
2.
Oh
Same.
God.
Oh.
We're just dancing on the bar already. There's no music playing. We're having a grand time.
Weird metal
music in their
ukulele
heads.
plucking.
Danny
We're
literally
trying to
just
encourage,
sipping
like,
the
Nessa.
ale. No.
We're trying to encourage Nessa and the guy next to her. I forget his name. Odin? No.
It's like Ulfer, something like that. I don't know.
Wolford. We're trying to get him on the table to backup dance.
Probably not, but you know what? He might be amused by your attempts. And they're drinking away at their punch bowl as well. Everyone seems to be slowly drinking. Who has... So I know I don't often make you actually have the proficiency to roll something, but in this situation I will be. So Thistle and Smudge, make a perception check. It will be a disadvantage for Thistle because you're buzzed.
I rolled a 1.
No.
Wait, you have a reroll.
I-
I think.
Huh? What was your Smudge?
Yeah, I could do a re-roll. I don't know if it's worth it, but
I don't know if it's worth it either.
I rolled a 18 plus 4, 22.
All right. You notice that while everyone is drinking the punch bowls, there is a table that is empty, but it still has a punch bowl. And then also that the elf that ordered the punch bowls has a large punch bowl on his bowl, and he's still sipping his wine out of his goblet.
Do I perceive that the table that it's empty on, does it seem to be going down?
You
Does
do
it
not-
seem to be...
That was not the
I do
point of
not
this roll,
perceive
so
that.
you wouldn't know one way or the other. If you wanted to do like an investigation on it, you could, but it's just like a passive thing you're noticing. So
Gotcha. Let me see if I want to do an investigation. Well, let me go ahead and try.
all right. And then as for
Oh,
food,
it's only a 9.
yep, that is
Yeah.
that's a corner with some punch bowl on it. And here are you can pretend imagination game. These pizza boxes are some of your food that was ordered, and
Oh.
the bottomless seafood comes on this little.
Does anyone
this
have
one-
see ability or something?
I'm sorry.
Does anyone have like one of those like see invisibility type spells? No. I'm wondering if it would be worth it for us to cast like I could cast detect magic just to see if there's any effects that are on in the room. 'Cause the punch bowl thing makes me think that there's somebody invisible drinking punch in a corner, which I
you
think
could
is
also, Thistle can like kind of drunkily walk over to this table and be like, no one's drinking from this punch bowl over here. And she kind of sees if she bumps into anyone, I guess.
Aaron kind of smiles at you. He's like, "Oh, I like you, little one. No, that's a table for an associate of mine. He thinks I don't know that he's coming, but I know that he'll be here shortly. So I made sure he had a drink prepared for him."
It's my bad.
Oh no, by all means. I'm sure he'd be tickled pink by your company, and you're welcome to sit and join him. He could always use some company, I think. He's not nearly social enough.
Aaron, is it?
It is, yes. Aaron, who has a last name too. Add him to initiative so I can remember. Aaron Calith. Calith. That sounds much more elven.
I noticed you ordered a round of drinks for everybody, yet you haven't touched it.
Oh. Are you familiar with elves and all particular taste buds, as it were? I prefer the finer things, so I have this excellent bottle of wine I've been enjoying. Would you care to join me?
I'll walk over and have a seat. I won't. Not much of a wine drinker, but you must be one of them high elves.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly be that pompous. I do enjoy the finer things, of course. And how about you? What is it you enjoy?
I assume she'll have walked over with her ale and just kind of slammed the tankard down on the table. Good old ale for me.
Ah, yes, ale. I've known your type. Not far from a horse barn, are you?
She used soap. Lies.
I was just gonna yell. Thistle yells, she used soap! She used the soap!
Madrigal hears this because she's pretty close by, and she's still tuning her Cora, but she's gonna wander over mildly threateningly. And she's gonna be like, "Hi there."
Well, hello, look at you. Finally, an attractive barbarian. Or attractive bard instead of just that barbarian we've had in here. How are you? Would you like some wine?
Sorry, hold on, let me. I think Madrigal's gonna be like, "What kind of wine is it?"
Oh, this is very fine. It's called grapple hook wine, actually. It's delicious. The microphone cut out. What'd you say?
Where'd you get that? Grapple hook wine. I haven't heard of that.
Oh, of course you have. Didn't you guys just dock in? Aren't you from around here, I suppose? Everyone's heard of grapple hook wine. It's was made popular back in a city called Waterdeep, but it made its way here quite a while ago. A little druid girl introduced it to the whole area. We all like it. They have it in the back if you'd like to have some of it. I'm sure the tortoise can get you a bottle. Torty, good man. Another bottle of grapple hook wine for the table. Yeah, man. No problem. I'll bring it right out.
Yeah. So I heard you know, it's just so nice meeting people and whatnot. And I heard that you might have some friends coming by. Yeah? Did I hear that right?
I have an associate coming by, yes.
Yeah. Not a friend, right? Just a business partner or something?
We have moments of camaraderie sometimes when we both have very high charisma. It's hard to not have a good time even if someone hates you. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. So,
So what he's saying is he clearly can't make friends. Can't imagine why.
Madrigal's initial thing was to come over here and like tear him a new one for being mean to her friends, but then she was like, "Oh, he might give us information." I think that Madrigal looks at Danny and is like, "Should we try and like charm this guy into giving us information?" And his associate,
Danny's just looking at Madrigal like, you want me to fuck him up?
and Madrigal's like, "Not right now."
Like just kind of like reaching for the okay, never mind.
Not yet, not yet. So Madrigal's like, "Oh yeah, just obviously such high charisma. I can feel the charisma from here." Um, what kind of business? What kind of business are you up to? What's your business?
My business. This and that. I'm a man of leisure first, and a bit of a character, as it were.
Yeah, you like trading? Is that it? You're into the trading business, making money off of innovative products such as grapple wine. Does that sound about right?
No, I don't. I just prefer to drink the grapple hook wine. I'm not in the business of selling it. No, I have other interests. I prefer to be much more altruistic with my interests.
Altruism. I love it. Yeah. We love that too. Don't we, Danny? We love altruism.
Yeah, absolutely. True. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind?
What do you mean, what kind? I try to do good things. If I see someone endangered, I lend them a hand. If I see people who need defending, I defend them. If I see trades needing to be organized, I organize them. It's just what I do. I do what's right for this land, as best as I can, of course.
The soul's eaten. She's like, we do that too.
Well, then clearly
Maybe
we
you
should be
should-
friends.
Sounds good.
Out loud, just holding the beer, looking at Madrigal. I don't like him.
I bet I can grow on you, dear. Just give me a chance. Can I get you guys some food, some drink?
Covered. Thanks.
Well, you'll eventually run out. I bet you're the kind that can drink a bit.
Not wrong there.
I was like, am I wrong? I mean, if I'm incorrect in my assessment of your character, I do apologize, and I mean you nothing, no ill will. It just seems like you're the type who could probably throw back quite a few ales.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that she looks like she's haughty enough to take a lot of ale, and based on the way she's slamming it back, she's obviously not new to it.
Drink your ass under the table.
Perhaps. Do you
Is the
fancy a
Bardo
wager?
You challenged me to drink?
No, I believe you actually challenged me, you see, because you said you could drink me under the table. Is that not what you just said? Do you fancy a wager?
What did you have in mind?
Well, I suppose this group of you are probably here for a reason, are you not? You need information, you need access, money perhaps, I don't know, but simple facts are I probably have everything you could possibly need and then some, so what are you here for, and we'll bet that.
Well, I was interested in a little humility. I don't know that you have any of that.
I don't, actually. You are a very astute judge of character to guess that, actually, and I applaud your intelligence and wisdom. That is very, very accurate. I have very little humility, but I'm also very honest.
Danny, you should bet him for some information.
You're not very subtle, Thistle. I love you, though.
Inside, or in the
All right.
bar, another person joins. The doors open in a dramatic flare. A very large hat atop of a portly fellow walks in, for sake of seeing what he looks like. Boom.
Oh my god.
Look kind of like that. I'm gonna shrink him back down now. Doors slam open. The cape flutters behind him, and he strolls in and takes a seat in his spot. He looks over at Aaron and says,
Is that your friend?
The associate. You must be the associate. Camp Thistle.
associate. And something that can only be described as like someone is turning their nose up, but also are just so incensed with rage when they look over at Aaron. It's like, associate.
Oh yeah, we heard all about you.
Yeah, I heard you guys
Delightful.
were like BFFs. Ain't that right, Aaron?
Oh, yes, we go way back. Tell me, JB, when was the last time we spoke, yeah? Was that about 10 years ago? He was like, pretty sure we spoke more recently than that. I told you to fuck yourself.
Oh, I like him.
I sense animosity. Why don't you have some punch? But she's drinking.
So Thistle, are you drinking out of your punch bowl or his punch bowl?
Now she's drinking out of his punch bowl.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to encourage him to drink.
He's like, oh, so I see you're joining my table then.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? You have these straws, nothing
what
can
is-
get back in there.
What is your name and your business here?
Thistle, and I'm here with my friends. We're the Chaos Crew.
Chaos. Interesting. Found your way here, I see. My name is JB Nevercaught. I run a haberdashery in Waterdeep. I have the very finest in hats. And then Aaron goes, Dear JB Nevercaught over there is actually in the process of learning what a true haberdashery actually is. But his haberdashery is in fact very quaint. And he kind of like, no, I will not be baited again.
You two seem like you're real good pals.
May I ask if the bar off is happening currently? Is what's his face already playing music up at the bar?
He is still tuning. He's ready whenever your friends are all drunk enough to participate.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I just wanted to see if he was playing music already.
Yeah, he's just just basic little. You know.
Yeah.
Can't play the ukulele, guys.
Is the elf also wearing a hat or no?
The elf is not wearing a hat, but he does have a truly resplendent hat sitting next to him. And that hat actually looks very similar to the purple pirate hat you saw Sativa wearing.
Is it on the table where Danny is?
Before she took it off and put on her more serious hat, the one back before shit got so serious. And it is sitting on the chair, but the chair is kind of pulled out so you can all see it.
I can't reach it. Damn it.
I would argue you probably could. It's a very wide brimmed hat, much like the other guys, so it's taking up much of the chair.
Danny's gonna lean over and just kind of run her finger, I guess, like around the brim of the hat. It's an interesting hat you got there. Did you get it from your buddy?
Oh, you're asking if I got this excellent hat from that man? No, this hat is a hat that I got from a much finer haberdashery after I gave my previous hat similar to this to a friend of mine.
This is the same friend who helped you out with this delicious wine that you've been trying to get us to drink.
You're very intelligent. However did you guess such a thing? Yes, it was in fact the very same friend. She had a last-minute, we'll say, appointment that she had to get to, and she did not have a fantastic hat, so I lent her mine. She'd seemed quite fond of it, and I said, oh, take it, kid. And she paid me back for it later with some wine.
Can I insight check that? Yeah.
Can we contact one of the familiars on the ship to ask Sativa about this errand dude?
Good move.
21.
Ooh.
All right, so you're insight checking what Aaron is telling.
If he keeps saying friend, I would just want to... Can I get a feel if he's actually like... Are they friends?
I think that he's probably not... He's not lying. I wouldn't say that he's actually describing a true friendship, but he is saying there's a friendly status there, which would not be untrue. Who you contact?
I guess I'll call Wix.
Oh, best friend, you miss me!
Yeah, not quite, buddy. I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I need you. Is Sativa with you?
So that's the turtle's voice. Best friend, do we have a no... I can't go back to my turtle voice. Best friend, do we have a no lying policy?
Sure,
Yes.
buddy. Just ask. Yeah.
She is not near me right now.
Where is she?
She said she had to go for a swim and take care of some business.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. She said not to tell you anything,
Where?
but I told her I can't lie. So she said to ask if we had a no lying policy first.
Okay. So
Sativa
tell you
can't swim.
where
Sativa
she
can
went.
swim.
She's also got the water walking.
And she
ring.
can shape into a dolphin.
Also that.
Who's in charge
She
of the
didn't tell
ship?
you anything?
She said she had to take care of some stuff and to not tell you guys, but she'd be back real quick.
All right, I'm relaying that to them quietly, not in front of Aaron. Well, kind of in front of Aaron.
Don't listen!
Yeah, right.
This was
I
like,
have message, but I don't want to cast it because it's a plot.
Is it?
this will
I
just
have
says,
message-
oh God, hope Carl's not in charge
No.
of the ship.
It's a cantrip. Sorry.
I'm sorry. The man whose table you're sitting at. This goes. I'm sorry. What name was that you just said? Who? Is it on a ship?
Barrel.
Go ahead and roll
Buddy
deception.
Barrel.
And you're gonna need to roll real high.
Madrigal also wants to cast detect magic.
Well, on what?
This guy with the hat.
Aaron?
Wait, hold on. Let me see some. It's I can sense magical effects within 30 feet of me.
There's a lot of
Can I-
magic all around you in every direction.
I think my focus is on. Hold on, let me see. My focus is on this elf that we're talking to, and also the guy with the hat.
Okay.
And also, wait, what is the? Hold on, let me do the measure thing. 30, and also, gosh. Okay, it looks like, yeah, it seems like that's probably all that I can get. Oh, and maybe also just this dude that I'm battling soon. So just like in our little, in this straight from like the ukulele dude all the way down to the hat dude at the bottom.
JB.
This rough area.
Yes. If I can catch the guy at the bottom, that'd be great. But if I can't, I get it.
What's the area effect on? Is there an area effect on that one?
30
If
feet.
we turn it on its side, on its angle to angle, we can maybe fudge it a little.
It kind of does seem like ukulele guy is just kind of dumb. So if I have to pick between one of them, it would probably be the other hat guy.
All right. I will say that for your own peace of mind, you can insight check Otis and then use your detect magic on the rest of them, and that might tell you some stuff.
Which one is Otis?
The bard.
Okay, yeah, that would be great if I can do that.
And yes, this will said Carl.
Okay, so I'm gonna do detect magic. So I cast that. I don't think there's any spell saves or anything.
So that's gonna tell you magic if it's in the area and then what kind it is. Correct. I think I don't know that I'm gonna be able to that a spell cast at level, what level you guys? 3. I don't know that you'll be able to cast it high enough to get all of the information of, because you're in a bar with a lot of magic going on, and specifically the two people you are trying to get information on are tripped the fuck out in magic shit. The second you light up detect magic, these two light up like fucking Christmas trees.
Okay.
The hat, however, you notice pretty low level, like maybe it's got like a passive charisma thing on it, but it's just a nice hat. The one that is next to Aaron that Danny was trying to touch. Aaron himself seems to kind of glow. Now, you did do detect magic back in Cozy Cove, correct? And you saw what that chaos magic looks like. You're seeing it again! This person is glowing with chaos magic, but they have a few magic items here and there that have different types of magic. Very similar to the kinds of magic items you see the other fella in the hat, JB Nevercaught, is wearing. And however, JB Nevercaught's hat is shining with magic, whereas Aaron's hat is just, maybe it's got a +1 of charisma or whatever. Whatever item JB has is clearly a legendary type of item. This is clearly very magical. You also see that JB has a few different magic items that are glowing that tell you that, one of them has an ability to, I can't actually tell you that. Nope, can't tell you that. Because that would not be revealed. But yeah, they're both decked out in magic. However, Aaron seems to also have an innate amount of magic flowing from them that is chaotic magic. You do not see an innate magic in JB.
Can I tell if anybody is wearing a disguise self?
I don't know that you can or not. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't know if what they're wearing counts as disguise self. I can say that Aaron is not using disguise self. And
Okay.
sorry, I misspoke. The feather that festoons the hat is actually glowing with magic. Not the hat also is magical, but the feather seems to be powering the hat that Nevercaught is wearing.
Okay.
But it is not a disguise self. It is and I'll tell you this, it's a hat of disguise.
Okay.
Aaron goes, "You're looking so intensely at me. I'm guessing you're trying to see if my motives are good or if I'm here to hurt your friend or something, yes?"
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to include you in my next song or not. You have such distinguished features. It'd be a shame not to memorialize them in some way.
I would love to be featured. In fact, let's see if I can give you something inspiring to sing about. Do you want to see me upset that guy over there? And he's got like a mischievous glint in his eyes.
He's looking at JB.
Yeah, do you want to see me upset him real bad? So Aaron gets up, stretches. He's a tall, muscular dude. And he walks to the center of the bar and goes, "Wearing hats to disguise yourself is stupid." Snaps his fingers. And before you guys see a very familiar, well, actually no, not familiar to you guys, but it has been described to you. You guys see a visage, or the person turn into a drow. It looks, in fact, like the picture you have seen of Jarl Axel, and it seems like this Jarl Axel stands before you. However, before you can react, JB Nevercaught erupts from his seat and goes, "You son of a bitch!"
It just hit the fan. Can I?
Let me clarify.
100%.
So Aaron is now looking like Jar Axel.
That is true.
Oh, Aaron's Jar. Okay, I thought it was JB.
I'm not sure if Aaron is Jar Axel or he's disguising himself to look like Jar Axel. I don't know if that makes sense.
Did Aaron take off or put on a hat?
Aaron snapped their fingers while insulting, using a hat as disguise. And then when he turned into Jarl Axel, JB Nevercaught stood up enraged. Smudge, have you heard anything about the name JB Nevercaught?
JB Nevercaught? I don't remember hearing that name.
I think JB might be Jarl Axel.
Like me to remember that name. But how could JB be Jar Axel when...
Because I'm wondering if Aaron was trying to find, because JB is wearing a hat. That's a very powerful magic item. And Aaron was like, "Oh, imagine using a hat to disguise yourself," and tried to disguise himself as Jarl. And if Aaron was Jarl Axel, I don't see why he would snap his fingers and pretend to be Jarl Axel.
That's a very good thought.
What do you guys think? If he is Jarl Axel, what are we trying to do?
I mean, it's not like we think Jar Axel's the enemy necessarily. We don't. I mean, we're trying to get information from Jar Axel, but we don't think they're the enemy.
You're trying to get context from him about things you think he's involved in. But
yeah.
How do we feel about a nice little 15-minute break? Get your questions in order.
I need a cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee?
Shut up.
Okay, Jersey.
God damn it.
So you guys are in the Low Tide is Land bar. When all this drama began, and when JB stood up angrily and said, "You son of a bitch," everyone that's not the bard and the tea drinker or you guys immediately was like, "Nope," and like grabbed their mugs, grabbed their whatever. They bounce. Their straws are trailing out the door. If you look through the windows, you'll see they're still standing outside. Like, they're not leaving, but they're not going to be inside for this shit.
Like they've seen this before?
Like they've been waiting for this to happen.
I'm going to turn to Growl and just go, "Dearie, help an old lady out. What the hell just happened?"
This has been a long time coming. These two have been mad for, well, he's been mad for a very long time. He's been having fun with everything. Actually, it's a lot of fun, actually. It's always, actually, the reason I stayed inside is because every time he shows up, it ends up being a funny time. I play my best when he's here.
So they're long-term enemies.
I can't speak to their relationship. They just seem to have history. Those other folks work for one or both of them or one of them. I don't actually know. I stick to myself. I drink tea. They don't drink tea, so I don't talk to them.
Well, you know what? I will say you cannot trust a non-tea drinker. I've said that all my life.
Okay,
they're not going to drink tea. You cannot trust them.
Let me ask you this, since they're being ridiculous. Do you think that tea is leaf soup, or that soup is soup tea? Is beef stew really just beef tea? Is chicken noodle not just chicken tea with a side of noodles? Someone once told me that they believed that tea was merely leaf soup. I was so offended I bashed their head in, of course, as one does. But then it got me thinking, what if they had a point? So then I had to go down and I had to go and find a new monastery. It's very hard to do in this area because no one has religion get very powerful because of the curse of religion. So then I don't know why I'm holding this. I'm just pretending that the bard is listening while he does it, I guess. So I went and I looked and I looked and I looked. I was trying to find someone who could cast like a revivify spell or some sort of resurrection spell. I felt bad that I smashed the guy's head in. So there I am, carrying this corpse around, trying to find someone who can fix this smashed in head. Finally, I find someone. Had to pay him a lot of money. I bring the guy back and he's like, "You smashed my head in." And I'm like, "I fixed it." And I say, "I thought about what you said. And I want to counter your point, and I want to say, what if beef stew is in fact beef tea, and what if chicken soup is in fact chicken tea, so on and so forth, and vegetables, vegetable tea, so on and so forth." You know what he said to me? "I don't care, tea sucks anyway." So I smashed his head in again. I did. That's exactly what I did. You're so smart. You're so wise. That's exactly what I did. And I did not pay more money to revive him. The guy was like, "Do you want me to revive him again?" And I said, "Well, why would I do that?" And then, do you know what this clever man said? He said...
What did he...
He said, "If I revivify him, I am richer, but you have the opportunity to smash his head in again."
Oh, what did you do? Did you keep your coin, or did you take the joy of smashing his head in again?
I smashed that man's head in 7 more times.
Oh, you taught him. I would be delighted to call it chicken tea. Chicken tea with the side of noodles.
Exactly. You're very wise.
I love it. I love it.
This whole conversation going on, everyone's just staring at each other at the other side of the bar like, what the fuck just happened? And the bard's just... Does this
Dave's
sound
gonna
like
leave it.
tense enough music for this situation?
Oh, knock it off.
What's up, guys? Everything going okay? Everyone enjoying their punches? Oh, things look tense.
Marty, what is in this punch?
Just a bunch of liquor and some weed and some magic mushrooms and well,
Oh,
I kind of knew that these guys were coming in and I want to apologize ahead of time, but I may have put a little compounding truth serum in there too. I think it's best we start getting to the bottom of things, you know?
Yeah.
Aren't you guys tired of being confused? All these boats keep going down and no one knows why and there's weird shit on them. I'm tired of being confused, guys. How about you?
same.
Can't disagree with that.
I don't think they drank any of it though.
Oh, they'll drink it. If they want to leave my bar, they're going to resolve their dramas.
May I ask, what other boats have gone down? What boats have been going down?
I mean, you guys were just in the cove, right? I know that they've been sending a lot of adventurers out there, but there's been like a lot of boats that have gone down. And I'm a sea turtle, right? I can go in there and I can look around. This stuff's always weird, and I know that people have been investigating some of these boats, but I feel like maybe these two have had a lot to do with a lot of these mysteries, and they need to talk out their problems, you know? Because, like, festering on your problems for nigh on a decade, that's how one wrinkles, man. That's how one gets old. That's how you get heart problems, man.
You know what happened 10 years ago?
Yeah, guys, what happened 10 years ago?
Is he asking up?
He's asking the room. He is probably as confused as you guys, with like maybe a smidge more context that does not actually clear anything up. This turtle's also like kind of always stoned, right, man? So like he's probably even more lost than you guys, but he has a little bit of power on this here island and in this here bar.
Right.
Cause like I'm the mayor.
Yeah.
Danny's gonna get up and kind of just in between the two gentlemen, and I think look more so at JB and be like, "So what exactly garnered that reaction? What's going on?"
Tell me, Denny, if someone represented themselves as you, would you be upset?
All right, 1, didn't say my name. 2, Jarl.
How could I be Jarl if he's standing right there, am I right?
So then she's gonna look at Aaron and be like, so then who the fuck are you? What's going on?
Do you not believe that I am in fact Jar Axel, the Brigand Earth? Do you not believe me? Am I not being pompous enough? I'm surely as charismatic. Am I not being dancy boy enough? Am I not being... And JB's like, you son of a bitch! I don't walk like that!
This looks over at Danny. I think these are hallucinations.
This'll get that. Sit down. Oh no, you are sitting. I was gonna say get off the stage.
No, they're just hallucinations. It's the punch.
Madrigal's gonna be like, oh, well, it seems pretty clear that only one of you is Joel Axel, and the other one knows that pretending to be will get a rise out of the other. My question is, what exactly is going on here? We seem to have stumbled onto a conflict that goes back nearly a decade. A decade's an awful long time to be sitting on all of this. Do you think that this might be the time to, I don't know, air out your grievances in a community of peers?
JB looks to you. Ah, the group therapist.
What?
Are you the group therapist then, trying to solve these pesky problems?
I am simply preparing to sing, my good man. She's tuning her core.
I look forward to the singing. He doffs his cap, and before you stands actual Jar Axel, as I enjoy a nice tune. And old Aaron, who is not Aaron, is also not Jar Axel. Giggles.
Oh?
Just giggles. Just. Oh, this has been a good deal of fun. Before you, snap of a fingers, you see a quite hot actually, water genasi.
Oh, he is hot. Or they are? I don't know.
She, they, whatever she needs to be for her many, many, many aliases. I am the, they say the cozy version of what he tries to be, but really I'm the chaotic answer to what this area needs. He is a hanger-on, clinging to some weird reputation, and honestly, the most tired aliases I've ever seen. Do you have any variety? Hi, I'm a haberdasher. Oh, the worst disguise ever. There's a reason Sativa liked me as Aaron more than you as JB.
After getting over the shock of pompous elf to hot water genasi, Danny's just kind of be like, wait, how do you know Sativa?
Gwendolyn kind of smiles and goes, I'm the one who actually saved her. But it's much more fun to save someone who I know belongs in this area and could do good for the land if I can upset him. So I pretended to be Jarl Axel when I saved her, so everyone in the land would think Jarl's losing his edge. And he's upset because it worked, didn't it, Jarbel? And he's just seething. He's like, I told you not to call me that.
Thistle giggles. Jarbel.
It is funny, isn't it?
It is. Save Sativa from what?
JB, do you want to tell the story or do I? Who would you guys like to hear the story from?
Both of you.
She just giggles for a while. Well, for reasons we'll get into eventually, was called to the area to sow some chaos. I think that he's getting too big for his britches. I get it. Mommy didn't love me enough. I'm a drow. Boring. Anyways, I knew this area needed someone like him, but better. And we'll get into that in a minute. But anyways, I also had heard that he was trying to arrange some problems, not just for the Sativa girl, but for my people. He had some enterprises he was trying to kick off in the area, and I stand to defend this area. I will do the violence that the people don't like to do to keep this land safe. So I made a few adjustments to a few plans and boarded the ship as Aaron Calith. And I made sure to befriend what was the costume that she used? What was it? And JB's like, Serial Eberbright, or whatever the fuck her elven name was. And he's like, yes, Serial. And then Carl, what was his disguise? I know it made you so mad. Oh yes, it was Triuk. He took the name as Triuk as a dwarf. It was great fun. Anyway, Jawbell and I can both see through disguises, so naturally we both saw through it instantaneously, but we let them play around and pretend to be those people for days at sea. And we had a good time, didn't we, Jawbell? We all had a good time. And he's like, good food. Decent company, I suppose. And then, unfortunately, a bunch of Zentarum and a bunch of Brigand Earth and the cult of Xanathar. It was a lot of boats all showed up, so Sativa was going to jump in. Her plan was jump into the ocean and be a dolphin until she got to a nearby city, which would have been a disaster because that city was also crawling with her enemies. So I used my little whistle, and she pulls out a little magic item. It's a little whistle that's attuned to a specific dragon. And I called the dragon, and he took her out of here. I have no idea what happened after that. I've heard through the vines what happened, but she ended up getting her way to Cozy Cove and kind of hid out there, and I've been doing what I can to destroy his reputation and keep this area safe from any of his influences. Anytime he tries to get his Brigand de Earth in here, I try to stop them. Anytime the Black Network and the legions of Zentarum, whichever one it is trying to attack us next, I try to keep them all at bay. But I do things a little chaotically, a little guided by the land, as it were. But you guys know about guided to the land. You've all managed to make it here.
Whoa, so you can call a dragon with that whistle? I've always wanted to meet a dragon.
Well, he would not like this bar. Big dragon. It's a small bar.
Yeah.
So, forgive my ignorance, but as a water genasi, do you spend much time around merfolk?
A bit. They've been trying to figure out their missing people, and I've lent a hand when I'm able, of course. Of course, keeping this riffraff out of the area has taken up a lot of my time, but I'd try to help.
Right. And so, would you say over the last 10 years things have gotten a bit worse or about the same?
I'd say that a lot of the Zentarum have been trying to gain a stronghold. They've been trying to establish spies in the area, so I've been using my own agents of chaos to root them out and remove them, root and stem from the area, with extreme prejudice, dears.
Did you wreck their ship? Did you wreck their ship?
No, not what you speak of. I may have had some help guiding those who did, but
So you're on our side.
I'm on the side of the chaos magic. If you are on the side of the chaos magic, you are on my side, but my side will not change.
I'm on Sativa's side.
She is adorable, isn't she? Bit of a coward, but...
Hey,
Oh, she is. Where is she right now? Back on the ship, hiding, sending you lower
She's not
levels out here to
hiding.
get questions and answers.
We don't know. Apparently she left the ship.
What was that? Jarl asked me, I'm sorry, what was that? So
We all have
Carl's
a role
with
to
her.
play.
Huh?
What we need to know is we all have a role to play in this crew and we're all playing our roles, alright? Doesn't really matter where she is. All that matters is that
Jarl is
we're
moving
doing
towards
all...
the door.
no, Danny's following.
Yeah.
What are you
Good
guys doing?
idea.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. Where are you going, sir?
I'm gonna go make sure that my boats aren't being sank by a psychotic twig and a dumb purple-haired girl!
You're not leaving the bar yet.
Are you going
Sorry.
to stop me?
Smudge is gonna just stand up quickly and use her staff to bonk him on the head. You know, she's closer. She's just gonna bonk him.
That's a good idea.
Well, I'm glad I
I
already
was
have
just
stat blocks
I'll
pulled
go
up.
check out the boats.
I can also cast Pacify Person.
As Shillelagh, so that it'll give a little bit more.
Alright, so a few things are gonna happen at once,
I think she's ignoring us.
and they're gonna hurt.
Oops,
So-
what did somebody say to me?
Who declared
Don't
their
tell me
action
not to.
first?
Who declared their
What?
action?
So Jarl moves towards the door. Danny, what do you said you moved in front of him, and then at the same time, Smudge is trying to bonk him, and then
I
Magical is
just
going to try to
moved
pacify person. Am I getting that all correct?
I can try to cast Pacify Person, but it depends on if I'm able to do that before Smudge bonks him on the head or not.
All right, let me roll to see if I can bonk him on the head.
Because I'm not sure if we want him on our bad side.
He can destroy all of us.
14. No, at 15.
I was just trying to keep him there.
So you're going to try to bump him on the head, rolling a 15, correct?
I hit a 15. Yes.
You do not hit him at all.
Okay.
By a
I
lot.
pretended I was just trying to hurt him.
And then, Danny, you're standing between him and the door, and Magical, you are now going to attempt pacify person, which is, I think, what saving throw is it? And please tell me it's not charisma, or dexterity, or int, or whiz.
Okay, so it's a wisdom saving throw. But before I do that, is there any chance that we can stop him without? But also, like, to be fair, even if we did try to stop him, there's no, like, we don't know where she is. She might just be on the boat, you know, like, she might be back. Because if we're trying to get him on our side, like, shouldn't we try
He
to,
said
like,
recently that Carl isn't sinking the boats.
yeah, and I don't think Carl is, right?
No, but it's just because he's done that in the past, and
Yeah.
So
So,
he's thinking, because he
part
heard
of me
this will
is like,
say
should we-
Carl, and now he knows Sativa's here hiding on the boat, he's immediately jumping to the conclusion that if Carl's here and Sativa's here, they must be trying to sink his boat, because the idea that he's not mad about that was a falsehood from an unreliable narrator of Sativa who did not know either one of them were disguised. She does not know Aaron's true identity
this-
or JB's. Still.
It almost seems like an opportunity to get all of this cleared up. So we could just let Jarl Axel dash out to the boat and figure out that maybe Sativa's there, maybe she isn't, maybe Carl's there, maybe he isn't. But either way, the boats are getting sank. And if I do
we
think we
follow
want to decide, right? Or was that this?
Can we follow him?
Yeah, he's not moving any faster than you guys move. He's moving at 30.
What do you plan on doing if she's out there?
Who are you asking?
Jarl Axel.
Protect my boat through any means necessary.
Yeah, see, that's the part I don't like.
Oh no, I'm
Jarl,
shaking
she's
in my
not
boots.
trying to. Jarl, darling, she's not trying to do anything to your boat. She's got no need to do anything to your boat. Neither does freaking. No one's trying to do anything to your boat. We're actually here trying to talk to you. And so, I mean, you might go out there, you might see Sativa, you might go out there and you might not. But either way, we're no danger to you. In fact, we were really hoping to run into you, and Sativa knew that.
Sativa knew that she was sending you to find the person that she thought helped her off the boat. I assure you, I did not help her off that boat. That was little Gwenny's work, wasn't it, dear? And Gwen's like, it was, toodaloo, it was fantastic and fun, and everyone thought you were a softie after it. Hilarious.
Yes, but if you've met Carl, you'll know that he is very much his own person, and he could have decided to do something without Sativa's knowledge.
They had no reason
And
to
even
sink
if
my boat
you-
the first time. They were on my boat
Maybe.
as guests,
Oh.
and they still sunk my boat.
Well, don't you want to find out why?
I want retribution for my boat. Now I'm wondering if I should take one of you hostage or something. Which one of you do you think Sativa likes the best?
Clearly.
Danny just takes the spear out and just kind of holds it. Like, you can certainly try.
Yeah, you really shouldn't do that.
Behind you, Gwen is giggling. Like, she's just like, it occasionally turns to cackles and it goes back to giggles. And it's just like, she's just like grabbing her stomach, trying to not laugh. She's failing. She keeps laughing.
The thing is, Jarl Axel, if you go after Sativa, or if you kidnap one of us, you'll be giving right into Gwen's machinations. She wants this. She wants you to do the most dramatic thing. She wants you to take one of us hostage or to go after Sativa. Do you really feel like you're really trying to let her win? Is that really what you're trying to do? Because we could be friends. We really could.
All right, you can roll a persuasion on Jarl. And in the meantime, Gwen is going to be assisting you, so you can have advantage because she's going to needle him going, and by the way, if you do steal one of them, I'm going to go onto your boat dressed as you, like I did that one time, and I'm going to steal them back, and I'm going to say, I'm so sorry that I bothered you, lovely people, and I free you, I, Jarl Axel, the Brigand of Earth, apologize for your false imprisonment, and I will make you sound like a pussy.
That's a 14, unless somebody wants to give me the help action or something.
You do have help from Gwen, because she's needling him, so you do get advantage.
I rolled it twice. The first
Oh.
one was a 10.
Gotcha. Apologies. Chaos Group? Yeah.
Reroll. Reroll.
Okay. Oh my god. That one.
Oh,
Yeah, so the highest was a 14.
why did I roll a druid? I should have rolled a fucking fighter.
He laughs and laughs. And he looks at you magical and he's like, all this work to try and stop me from killing your little friend.
I'm gonna
You're not
turn,
going to kill her.
turn to Growl and say, that man just said tea was stupid, and that anybody who drank tea was obviously a horrible person. Can you believe that man just said that?
I think he's leaving.
He stands in front of the door, walks over to the door, and he stands there. Old lady wants to manipulate me into beating you up. Instead, you're not leaving until you answer those nice girls' questions.
That works too, Growl. Thank you.
I won't be
scoot over.
manipulated, but you have good tea.
We can check on the boats, make sure everything's good. How about we check on the boats, and then we sit down and we talk through this.
I'm gonna ask
Hi,
Bubbles
Cole.
if Bubbles knows any. Oh, you want to go ahead and ask Wix? He does speak English, sort of.
Sure.
Hey, best friend.
Hey, buddy. Did Sativa ever come back? We don't have a rule.
Yeah,
Ask him about the boats.
Are the boats still there?
Our boat is Yeah, best friend, our boat is totally still here. I keep going back to the tortoise voice. I'm so sorry. Hey, best
Pretty close.
friend. Yeah, the boats are still here. Well, our boat's still here.
What is that? Are any of them on fire?
How did you know, best friend? Can you see through my eyes?
Danny's just
Everyone's
kinda-
heads in their hands.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, Madrigal's gonna try and cast Pacify Person on Jarl Axel.
So Danny does get a chance to try and lie about what she's hearing, because only she can hear this.
I mean, everybody can kind of see me grimace, but like not. It's just like, okay.
So you're gonna
Just kind of cut the net.
we're gonna say that Madrigal throws Pacify Person at the same time you're trying this, and we're gonna hope that one of you guys is successful on this.
I'm gonna yeah. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna cast Pacify Person at a yeah, I'm gonna cast Pacify Person.
All right.
It's an 11 wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry. What?
11 wisdom saving throw.
There's a chance he could roll low enough. You know what? I'm gonna use the dice that Emily made for play. These are dice made for players specifically. They are meant to stop killing players, and they actually do work. Danny can attest to this because they rolled low for them all last night until they needed a high roll, and then it rolled high. So let's see. Let's see what he rolls. Okay, so I am gonna beat Emily's ass when I see her in 2 weeks.
It worked.
For a moment, he hears your words. And what are you telling him?
What I'm telling him is we are all on the side of making sure that we all survive, and we are all on the side of making sure that the Zentarum do not kill us all. And we all have something to lose, and we gain so much from working together. And regardless of what Tiva may or may not be doing, he's got to know that we're all on the same side.
Who do you think told the Zentarum to come here?
Yeah, nope. Dane's gonna break in a second.
Is he implying that Sativa told the Zentarum to come here?
No, he's outright stating that he himself told them to come here.
Guys, I wanna
Do it.
Wait. 1 second, Danny. I can see Danny boiling over. Magic was gonna be like, why?
Why? They sank my boat. They ran away. And this one, he points over to Gwen, has been an absolute thorn in my side. If I can destroy things that she loves, it is fun to me. And no one's paid me to not do it. So I'm going to keep doing what I do. She is chaotic good, and let's say she's bringing out the chaotic evil in me. Normally he's just chaotic neutral, but he's really pissed. He's been pissed. And the whole, region thinking that he's not pissed has made him even more pissed. He is currently pacified, but he's very candidly discussing why he is not amused. Not amused.
How does do they can attack or they just don't attack? The pacify person spell.
They can't attack, or they can't attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deal damage to another creature. They repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effects only on a success. What would it take for us to get them to turn around the Zentarum? What would it take for us to get them to leave?
Zentarum.
What do they
think? The Zentarum are after all the power they can get their hands on. They're simple, idiotic creatures, honestly. It's pathetic. Those clones are idiots. Anyway, the clones were once fantastic. Honestly, elegant. I think they're trying to get the chaos magic of Oakhaven to bolster their powers, but they're both after it, and they've splintered. I've simply been adding fuel to the flames.
Not cool, Jar. Gwen,
not,
you're
it's
on
been
our
fun,
side, right?
Huh?
Gwen, you're on our side, right?
I'm on my side. Gwen's like, yeah, your side, unless someone pays you, and you'll be on someone else's side. He goes to the highest bidder. He doesn't actually have true loyalty to anything. And Jarl's like, I have loyalty to myself.
But Gwen, we're aligned on this, right?
I'm here to save the chaos magic. Last thing I'm gonna do is let these types in. Why do you think I keep arranging for their boats to be sunk? Speaking of, I do like that you've stopped him from returning to his boat and seeing it on fire.
Gwen, what the fuck? How did Gwen know that exactly?
Because she's the one who set the fire.
Fuck.
Madrigal's gonna ask Jarl Axel, What's the most important piece of information that you've told the Zentharum about how they can get what they want?
I told them it was unlimited power, but they'd need to have magic items to get in. My thought was I'd have a nice little banquet, see who had the most interesting magic items, take the ones I like, and then whoever I decided, and then anyone else who can get in, so be it. Depends if they pay me. Chaos and retribution for my boat.
How much would it cost for you to help us? For you to pick a side?
You're trying to pay me to fight on your side in a war that I helped orchestrate. Oh, that's twisted. I do kind of like that, actually. It would take a lot. The Brigandaeoth do not come cheap. And Gwen's like, hold up. You're not gonna hire that blowhard. That guy? You're gonna spend your money on that guy?
If we
No, I
can
throw some
get him to
pacified
stop
person
at
over here, bitches. I'm fucking pissed.
You ain't doing anything but making the situation worse.
I'm making the situation excellent. I have single-handedly
True.
undermined the Zentharum and Brigandaeoth with all of my chaotic enterprises.
What
It's
do
much
both of you know?
to hit him with use her quarterstaff to just bonk him on the head.
Okay.
She really
Wait.
just do it.
Wait, before you do that, I feel like we can get more information out of him before he gets knocked out. Because
I
right
don't
now he
know.
can't.
I just want to bonk him.
Okay.
But you go
Fair.
ahead. Well, I'll keep my temper.
I mean,
a
if you
little-
don't knock him out, you can bonk him on the head all you want, as long as he's still conscious.
It will probably prompt another saving throw, though.
Yeah. Can we ask him about the clones? What does he know about them? Why are they? What are they operating individually or?
They
In
couldn't stand
tandem.
each other. They started fighting, what, a year or two into it? I think they were already fighting by the time Sativa came out of the little dungeon, but she didn't know anything about any of that shit. She just doesn't know anything about anything ever, actually. She's so fucking clueless. So, they're clones. They're not going to get along for very long. Manchun was a power-hungry, insane person. Of course they're not going to get along well. Two of them in a room?
Where's the real one?
Dead. Died in Waterdeep. Sativa and her little friends killed her. And her little friend died.
All right, see, the spear is now literally just pointing at Jaraxel.
Oh no, I'm terrified.
I don't fucking like you.
What's the one piece of information you really wish we didn't have, Jarlaxle? Come on, you know you want to tell us.
As a DM, I'm going, what would it be?
If some snide comment comes out of your mouth about Sativa,
Oh, that would be a good one. I could say something about that. That'd be quite funny. What would be something he wanted? Oh, he, roll a d20. Magic.
Okay.
These dice are backing you up. Roll higher than this number.
Oh my
Can I
god.
no, let me help.
Okay. Okay.
It's not a terribly high number to beat, but it's higher than a 1.
Can I add anything to it aside from a help action?
Let's see. You can add your charisma modifier.
Okay.
Was it a 1?
No, it was a 3.
What's your charisma modifier?
You got a
But the
5.
one that so that's a 5, but the one that I had rolled before was the 6 with the dash on top. What is that?
That's 9.
So that would have been
I'm
11.
gonna take a picture without touching the dice so you guys can see exactly what I rolled. Full transparency.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
So you were
Can
successful.
we use the first one that I
Yeah, so you'll be successful with your 11.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He fights it for a moment. You can the prophecy of chaos.
What? You want to
Great
elaborate?
tale.
I do not. 13 plus 3 is going to be a 16. Should be enough to break out of his pacified person, correct?
Yeah, he thinks so.
With that, he turns on his heel and continues to push by you, Danny. I don't know if you're trying to do anything to stop him. And I'm going to have Grawl roll, although poor guy. All right. Well, Grawl is quickly sidestepped and slashed a little bit as Jarlaxle dips on out of the room.
Fuck, can I go after him?
You are welcome to, if you would like.
I will follow after him.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. What is he? I haven't referred to this guy's stat block a whole lot more than I planned to. Oh, there's that evasion. All right, roll a d20. Say survival for tracking, I guess.
21.
I'm gonna take a picture of this one too. It's, these black and red dice that you suggested just do not like you.
I said, actually.
Huh?
Just switching out my dice. I don't trust the ones I was using.
All right, so he has evasion and rolls a nat 20.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
He's gone.
He is very much gone. For you, though, I'll say that you see a gentle, like a little bit of a feather. Like he had several feathers in his hat, one of which is the magical one, and you see one of the feathers fluttering down. And it's hard to see because it's towards the evening time now, but thankfully the sky is lit up with a magnificently beautiful ship that is absolutely on fire.
Can I pick up the feather?
Sure.
And take, I'm just for shits and giggles, I'll take the feather with me and morosely walk back into the bar and go right up to Gwen.
Aw, you're cute when you're angry. How you doing, Buttercup?
You need to start explaining shit right now.
What do you want to know?
Why any of this? What? First of all, why did you have to go and set his ship on fire again? You know he's gonna go after Sativa.
He's not. That's why I told him it was me. And
Still
don't
gonna go
worry,
after
I
him.
made sure all his little Bregandy Earth are completely safe and on a little life raft with a note where I fully explained that I did it.
So Gwen, can you help us save Oakhaven Isles? That's what we're trying to do.
I would love nothing more. I didn't expect him to go all tell the Zentarum thing, but I appreciate you guys questioning him. I've been wondering if he did it intentionally. I suspected, of course. What do you guys have in mind? Chaos? More fire? I know I'm a water genasi, but I do have a certain je ne sais quoi for starting fires.
Me too.
I've heard that about you. We could start some magnificent big fires. Have you guys played with explosives?
No,
Pocket's eyes just.
do you want
Not right.
anything in return? Just do this out of the goodness of your heart.
What was that?
Do you want anything in return, or are you just doing this out of the goodness of your heart?
I serve the chaos magic of this land. I was told there would be a group so chaotic they'd have no choice but to end up in my nonsense from the land itself. I assume that was all of you because, ooh, you guys have really gotten into some messes.
What's the prophecy of chaos? What did he mean by that?
He's got his panties in a twist because the chaos magic that speaks to me doesn't speak to him. Probably because he's not awesome like I am. Anyways, the chaos magic once upon a time, when I was a little girl, spoke about this prophecy of a group of chaotic entities who would come and they would embody the very chaos magic of this land. And they would become the new heroes. And look, I'm a lot of things. I'm not a hero. I'm who you call when you watch shit blown up. I'm who you call when you need to murder people and not get caught. I am not a hero. I'm helping you, yes, but I am not a hero. The land needs heroes, not vaguely criminal enterprising ladies like myself.
So is he trying to stop that, or is he trying to gain it? I don't
know. He's been so twisted with his anger. I admit that I may have pushed things a little far, but I really couldn't help it. He's such a pompous jerk. He gets he's just so annoying, and I couldn't help it, you know? You know how somebody just, like, grinds your gears and upsets you and you just can't stop yourself from maybe pushing things a bit too far? That's the problem.
Yeah. Should we get back to the boat? Are Sativa and our ship and everyone safe?
I mean, I have no idea. I haven't been bothering her. I have no reason to bother her. I'm a big fan of Carl's work, though. I kind of want to get his autograph and I want to tattoo it into my arm.
That's a little fucking weird, but all right. Wix said I don't know if she's back yet. We can go out.
Can I try and get this barbarian to come with us?
The barbarian Otis?
Yeah.
You're welcome to try.
It's darling. I can tell you got so much raw talent. And you know what I want? I want to explore that further. And I think that the only way for that to happen is if you come with us. What do you say?
You want Otis to come with
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you promise not to hurt me or my friends, yeah.
Oh, I play music to quell the rage. If you're gonna adopt this NPC, I better lock in a voice for him.
Yeah. I mean, you can quell the all you want, as long as it's in service of, helping me and my friends. You can release the rage. It's important to release the rage. You can't just keep it inside. But as long as it doesn't hurt me and my friends, I can't emphasize that enough.
Ah, there he is. All right. I don't have him leveled up, but I do have Otis Spunkmeyer stats actually.
Otis Spunkmeyer.
That's what happens when Travis makes characters, by the way, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before we leave, I will grab crab fried rice in one of the boxes,
Shrimp
but
fried
not
rice,
say anything.
side of crabs.
What was it? Whatever she wanted. Shrimp fried rice. That's it.
Oh, you guys trying to get an order of food for your mysterious friend?
Is it alright if I bring it out to her?
Yeah, by all means. And tell her that, like, now that Gwen's kind of handled some problems, she can probably come back in the bar again. We really liked having her around. You should ask about the time that she was a backup dancer for a bar doll.
Danny just kind of like perks up. Keep that in mind.
I remember that night. Good night.
Watch yourself, Otis.
Oh, I'm not interested like that. She fixes her rage with her grapple hook. I fix my rage with music. It's completely it's out of tune as it is on this. It's even worse in game. And he's like, music to my ears.
Magical, you might have to do something about that.
I'm going on an adventure. I have new friends.
Okay, yes. Yes, we do sleep then. Let's. You're great. This is great. I'm so excited.
You're right. I should save the magic for if we get into battle.
You absolutely should, because I think that you'd be such a good battle mage. You'd be so good at just rallying the troops. And I think you should save it for when we're in the heat of battle. And then I think you should aim all of that energy at the enemy, right? Are you with us?
I would be honored. And I'm sorry if I end up sounding like the tortoise.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I just wanted to like bring some like firepower with us as we head out.
You wanted to bring somebody
Also,
with a +5 to strength with you. Really? That's what's really happening here.
Yeah. Someone's got to compensate for my +0.
God, I forgot how dumb
So-
how dumb he made this character.
So, Gwen, you're coming with us, right?
Coming with you? For what? Oh, wait, she doesn't play this.
We'll keep an eye out.
Oh! Oh, I'll certainly be there. I planned on crashing the party.
I didn't like that at all.
Get it? Because it's a boat. I'm gonna crash the party.
Gwen.
You can see the little
Really?
bit of the crazy. Like, she's chaotic, but she is fucking chaotic.
So we'll see you there.
Absolutely. You guys are gonna wear my masks, right?
Your mask?
Those were you.
Mwah! I know I seem a little chaotic and unhinged, but I'm quite the thinker with a good long-term strategy. I lent the mask and a specific wig to some friends of mine that were in tune to the magic as I am, and they took on a little mission that continued to absolutely enrage Zentarum. It actually started a little subplot war where one of the Zentarum groups think the other one sank their boat, but then they are convinced that Jarl Axel sank their boat. And they're all fighting about it. It's so amazing!
What does
Well,
Sativa
that's
have to
all.
do with that?
With what?
The purple wig, the masks, clearly.
Well, they couldn't be-
One of you were.
I can't have a bunch of school children board a boat and sink it. These were children, so I gave them the mask and the wig to have a disguise to get on board and use some chaos-given magic to absolutely wreck things.
So she did.
Children?
Yeah, there was... Sorry, you probably think I'm a monster. Let me explain. So the chaos magic is, I don't want to say sentient, but it's able to speak to us sometimes. It's able to interpret some things. There's a girl who lives over in the Sourberry Meadows area, Ilaria, a little artist girl. Anyway, she realized that some shady creatures, she assumed they were Zentarum, or some sort of bad actors. They ended up being Zentarum. She suspected they were using the area to gather maps. She realized they were using her maps. So she kind of lamented, I don't want to say pray, it's such a weird word, but she lamented to the land and appealed to its better senses to help her fix this problem. And the land called me. I showed up. The land imbued her friends with I'd call it the Cinderella magic. They had it until midnight. They were able to do some very crazy things for a couple hours, and we started a small little war and sunk their boat. I told them at the end of things to leave everything in the supplies, so in the future you guys could have access to them and use them, or whoever was coming. I didn't know it was you specifically, of course, simply the chaotic ones at the prophecy, which I assume must be you because you're the ones who are here.
Are we the prophecy of chaos?
I can't know that for sure. You do seem awfully chaotic, though.
Wait, so
The
you
evidence
had
does support that,
kids. So you had kids don an outfit, magical outfit. One of them, which looked like Sativa, if I'm understanding correctly, and then technically started a war. You had kids set up Sativa.
No, I wore the Sativa wig. I wasn't going to endanger children. If they saw Sativa and they wanted to hurt her, I wanted to make sure I would be the one who would take that damage. I wouldn't put children in danger like that. What kind of monster do you think I am? No, the children were disguised as people who had captured Sativa to bring her in, to lure them into a state of compliance, security. Yes, to lull them to a sense of security, and then we sank their boat. The children were completely fine. The chaos magic had them saved. I was simply escorting them. If you have problems, you should talk to the chaos magic, not me. I simply lent them some magic items I created. And those masks are fantastic, are they not?
They are. We found them all.
What do you know about the other items that were there? Because there were the masks and then there were other things on the ship. Did you take a peek at any of the other things that the Zentharum had left on the ship, presumably?
I left a few things that I thought would be helpful for you. Like I had the matching bracelets. Surely you've been using those to communicate with Sativa this entire time, correct? GM, no, they have not. The character, surely you used that really convenient magic item I left for you. No? No, the matching bracelets, they bracelets or rings, I can't remember. Like GM, I can't remember if they were bracelets or rings, but there was the matching set that you guys investigated, and you guys, Smudge is nodding very angrily. I think Smudge remembers.
They were bracelets. I have one of them on.
And neither of you didn't put it somebody else and attune to them, so they're not. It's a pretty bracelet.
Nobody else had the other one?
No, but you both had to attune to it.
I actually think that Tijuana had it.
Yeah.
She had the other. They had the other one.
I think so.
I'm sure
I do remember the
Tijuana
map.
left that in your loot.
Yes, we need to find it. Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I got the log.
I do remember the maps that you talked about. That the Zentharin were trying to take the maps from her. Mm-hmm.
We'll just hold up the locket. Is this? What does this do? Is this anything?
Oh, that was me being a little chaotic, and I do apologize for that. I just had to find a way to make sure you got the information, so I grabbed an old locket. I'm a water genasi. I saw you guys coming, snuck in there, threw it in there, and snuck out again. Sorry, I had to make sure you guys got invited, though. Can't leave everything to chance.
Mm.
The real
masks
question, of
aren't gonna
course, is
work,
how
though.
did I have the invitation?
Yeah, the masks aren't going to work.
Oh, no.
He sees through them.
Yeah, so do I.
So your goal is to just preserve chaos magic throughout the land. That's your only goal. That's all you're after in all of this.
I'm just trying to make sure that it's not fucked with. We have a good thing out here. You know, we had a terrible war in the history of this land, and it got so bad. All these different, kingdoms. We had 12 kingdoms all vying for this area because it's so full of things. The land itself said no more and destroyed everything. I don't want that to happen again because there are good people in this area. I want to make sure that, it stays that way and then it's not destroyed. And to answer your question, I see you typing in the chat, and my understanding is Gwen technically the reason the Zens are after Sativa. No, Sativa is the reason the Zens are after Sativa. They're still mad about killing Manshig. She has still done a lot of shit to piss them off.
Okay.
Gwen was just like, that means I can use you because they're so mad at you, I can use you to get onto their boat.
Yeah, just adding fuel to the fire. Got it.
Yeah, basically. It wasn't the greatest move, but it wasn't like making problems for her. I'm gonna learn how to tune this. Tuning with my friends while they figure out their mysteries. Mysteries. Mysteries.
Otis, you're fantastic. You're doing so good.
It's more in tune, right? I think being around a real bar is helping.
Look here. Stand next to me. we're gonna practice the stillness that is necessary to let the muse flow through us, and that requires not speaking. It requires listening to the muse. Yeah, yeah, it's just like that. Exactly. Yep. 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 Yep.
He's suddenly very still, not moving. Just
Just listening. Do we? I don't know if I'm confused or if I'm just like processing. We're still going to Oak Haven, right?
We're
all
still
that,
gonna
all
go
that stuff is still happening.
Okay. We're still going to the other pub and then to Oak Haven? Is that still the plan?
Do we need to now that Jar Axel, we already talked to him kind of thing?
It's true.
And he's not going to like to see us coming.
Yeah,
He
we're just
doesn't-
gonna pop in his party.
Hey, buddy.
Can you say that again?
See, that's what I'm not, I don't, the masks, if he can see through the masks and now he knows us, plus he knew my name. I think he knows all of our names at this point.
Yeah.
But does it really matter? He won't be able to call us out because it being a party or whatever. So we'll just annoy him.
It
I mean,
is a
it'll
lot
just
of fun to annoy
and
him.
annoying, kind of like it was with what he was doing to JB. We'll be doing it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pretty sure we're going to be crashing the party and stopping this whoever's there before they leave said party to get to Oak Haven. So he ain't going to be happy regardless.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
crashing a party, all right.
Because they're trying to collect.
The ships.
What was that?
Gwen, are you just gonna sink all the ships? Like, should we steer clear?
I'm going to ensure that no one gets in to Oak Haven unless they are pure of heart. Yeah, I'm gonna sink a lot of ships. A lot of folks are gonna die. If you want to help me and you want to learn the fine art of explosives, I'd be more than happy to have you on my team.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, you ever experienced killing thousands of bad guys all at once?
No.
And say that I have.
Do you want to? Magical? No, not really. Actually, that sounds awful.
If they're really bad guys, yeah.
I'm still trying to
Danny.
understand, like, because the point of us going to the masquerade ball is so that presumably the Zens will also be there trying to look for magic items that they can use to then invade, right? And so I feel like we have to be careful about what items we bring in, because that's the whole goal, is to look for magic items, right? So they can invade better.
And the magic items you guys, so like the mask, for example, wouldn't be a big enough magic item to gain access like that. You'd have to have a, probably like a wondrous item to gain access. But yeah, you would want to be mindful. It's a party full of literal criminals. And it probably wouldn't be all of the Zentarum or all of anyone on the boat for the party. It would be, you know how parties are. It'd probably be like the higher ups, so as well. They'd still leave like their grunts and their sailors and that kind of thing on their own boats. Presumably, if they're smart, they'd be leaving some of those items on those boats so they aren't in danger. But who knows what they're gonna do? There will be several boats out in the area.
That's where Pockets needs to go onto some of the ships in the areas. See what he can stealthily steal.
Pockets is up for it. We'll grab some magic items.
Gwen, would you be up for that?
For what?
Possibly procuring magical items from the boats?
I suppose we could do a little espionage if you guys are wanting to simply steal from them versus sink their boats and kill them. I guess you're more peaceful than I am. That's fine, I suppose.
Listen, you can sink the ship after we get the stuff off it. That's up to you.
Then we can sneak on the boats. You guys can sneak on the boats. Get the magic items. Leave the dynamite. Explosives on the water. Hey, you bards should write that down. That is gold.
I'm right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, do you guys want to go see Jarbel cry as his boat burns?
Again.
Gwen, I think you should come with us to talk to Sativa.
Okay, I guess. Wait, like this? And she snaps her fingers. Or like this. Back is Aaron.
Ugh, God, no.
We get it.
The
You're
real
right.
you.
Just, okay, but I mean, she's not gonna know me, and she might be a little upset. Do you think she's gonna be upset? Did she think that Jarbal was actually a decent guy? She did.
She knew he wanted something. Yeah, no, she's gonna be upset. That's why you're coming, and you're gonna explain the fuck up.
Well, if it's not the consequences of my actions, I don't often see those. You know, if this wasn't a cozy game, I would say you can't force me because I have the same stat block as Jarl Axel. but it is. So fine. You've convinced me. I should do the right thing or whatever.
It isn't even so much as doing the right thing as much as letting her know that Jar Axel isn't to be trusted, because she was really iffy about Jar Axel, but he had done something nice for her, so that kind of skewed her thoughts. So really and truly, she'll probably be very happy when you tell her that it wasn't him.
I did like Carl. He had a real energy about him. You guys should get him to show you his little dwarf form. It's adorable. Yeah, there's a cat, and I'm dying. Let's get some more cat time, please. Look at that little baby, the little fish. Oh.
Stella's not happy. You're not happy. Okay, you can go down.
Yeah, so Gwen's like, fine, I guess, fine. And Taurus is like, yeah, it's probably like the consequences of your actions, though, Gwen, and it's probably about time you started facing some of those. You know I'm a big fan of your chaos, but sometimes you do take things a bit far. I think you could probably use this life lesson, you know? I used to be a whippersnapper who would run off and do crazy stuff, too, back in my youth.
Thank you, Torty. Can I still take the shrimp fried rice? Is that all right?
Absolutely, you totally can. Here you go. And he hands you like a large contraption, looks like a cooler basically, and it's got a bunch of crab legs and the shrimp fried rice and a few other delicacies all packed in there.
Excellent.
Thanks, Torty. Do you have like a giant box for the rest of these crab legs?
Oh yeah,
For this pile of crab legs?
You hardly got any time because of all the drama queens around here. Sure, let me pack you guys up some crabs. And you know what? I'm gonna get you some seafood boils to go, because frankly, we are just absolutely swimming in seafood, guys. These are an invasive species. I don't know if I actually told you, but crabs and shrimp are an invasive species here on Low Tide Island, and we gotta take care of that by doing our part. The best way to do your part is to eat a lot of crab.
We can do that.
The tiny little corn things, the corn you mentioned.
Oh,
Something
you're
about that?
so smart. I really like you. I hope you decide to come back for the Bard off, because I was really excited about that before the drama chased off half my customers. But I'll totally get a whole nice setup for you guys, full of some seafood boil, full of the crisp potatoes and the corn and the delicious little sausages.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Anytime, anything for a friend and a fan, man. I'm the mayor of this island after all, and I'm really glad you guys came to visit us here at Low Tide Island. He's aware that it's an island. He's not aware that the name is not Low Tide Island.
I think it's so good. I don't...
So you guys are gonna go back to your little ships. You don't need rooms or anything. But just remember, we have way better rooms over here than over in Cactus Cove. You know what they say about Cactus Cove, man?
We don't actually.
Oh, Gwenny, you didn't tell them what they say about Cactus Cove? Gwen's like, yeah, it's full of pricks.
Good one, Torty.
Kind of walked into that one.
You really did, cutie. All right, let's go upset Sativa. Oh, I forgot. Torty. If I'm gonna go see her, you gotta pay up. You know you owe her a ton of money for all that grapple hook. He's like, oh man, that's a lot of money. Shit. All right, hold on.
Oh, so we could come back. Oh God.
It's a very heavy bag, just bursting Ethereum, which is actually the coin that's larger than gold. It's how you can get more money into the coinage, and it's just so heavy. You'd probably need to put it, because he's got a wicked high strength because of his species type. You probably want to put this in like a bag of holding or something just to be able to lift it, because Otis would probably struggle with it.
The bag.
Shove it.
I hope I didn't break anything in there.
Nope. Good. It's on the bag.
Back in the bucket. Ways down.
Still don't believe that thing.
There is no item in D&D lore that I want more in IRL than a bag of holding.
Literally.
I wouldn't say no to a fire bead necklace though. There's times I just want to pull a bead off my necklace and go.
Can we head back? Hopefully to where Sativa is at the ship.
Hopefully she's there. If I find out Wix has been lying the whole time and she was always there, I might hurt your familiar.
You. I might hurt him.
Just like lying to you guys and shit for no reason.
Patrick's gonna take a little sip out of the punch bowl for the road on the way out.
Naturally, as one does.
Oh my god.
Ooh, what happened there?
There's soup all over this shit.
We're with us.
Sure. Bye, Growl. It's nice to meet you. As he goes swimming away.
So you guys are rowing back to land. Gwen is like, okay, I'll just meet you by your boat. I'm not gonna sit here while you guys do that whole trying to row thing again. That was embarrassing to watch the first time. I'm not watching it again. I'll see you over there. And she just dives into the water. Just a large Nazi. Fuck she need a boat for.
Push the
I
boat.
could run over.
She could have just pushed the boat. Our boat for her.
Actually, you know what? Can Danny do that? Because she can stand on the water.
Yes.
Danny can run the boat.
I'd be like, guys, I got this. All the way back.
You guys! My best friend's running on water! She's so cool!
Listen up, you little shit. Wait until I get on that boat.
She's doing so good! Hey, is that person down there your friend? She's got cool hair, it's blue! You guys get back to the boat.
Did Otis follow us, or is he back at the end?
I
At
also need
the
to grab his
bar?
token. My apologies. I forgot that you also told him to tag along. Let me grab his token again.
Wait, let me ask the team. Is it all right with you all if I bring Otis along?
It's fine.
If you don't want it, I can just leave him behind. It's not a big deal at all. I just thought maybe we were going to a battle, and I was like, this seems like it could be a nice addition.
You don't know that
To
you're not going
battle.
into battle, technically, first of all.
Sure. What do you all think? Because he does not have to be here.
What's his skill set? Not a good bard.
He's not very smart.
He has really terrible intellect. He's got a 9 in int and a 9 in wisdom. But what he lacks in those, he makes up for. He's got a 12 in con and a 12 in dex. He has a 15 in charisma and a 17 in strength.
Really strong.
He can stay as long as he doesn't try to play that thing.
He's not uncharismatic. He's simply unskilled at what he's doing. To be clear, he's a very likable fellow. The songs are endearing. He just does not know how to play a ukulele, and also it's way too big for him. Also, it's probably not a ukulele. It's probably a guitar that's just really out of tune, and he's just gigantic.
If we could teach him how to use the music to rage, or to rage with the music or whatever, it'd be great. We could use him.
All right. As long,
He can stay.
Okay. As long as everybody's all right with him being around.
Magical, they've adopted like 1,000 familiars. You're allowed to adopt a little meat shield barbarian too. Shit. Arguably, you picked the most useful, like, little...
It's a human familiar.
Yeah. He's making up for my 10 strength.
Yeah, 17 will do it. So you guys are back at the boat. The boat is waiting for you. We're gonna say that you're all safely able to get up, including, I'm assuming you invite Gwen onto the boat as well. And you guys get back. And Sativa's like, hey guys, what's up?
Hey, so, where'd you run off to earlier?
You first, you brought 2 strangers onto my fucking boat. Who are these people?
This is Otis and this is Gwen.
Okay, that's almost like answering my, who are they specifically?
Well, Gwen is an old friend of yours.
Yeah, Gwen, come introduce yourself.
She, with a snap of her fingers, while she walks up the stairs, turns into Aaron. Sativa's like, oh, does anyone want to tell me what the fuck just happened? I thought you... She kind of, like, approaches Gwen and, like, lifts up the hat. Pokes the face a little bit.
She's real. What are you doing?
Is this another alias? What is this? And, like, she tries to, like, pull the face. And she's like, oh, that's attached to you. And Gwen's just standing there
At
like...
some point,
Does someone want to tell her what's going on? I'm not loving this, actually.
I am. This is great.
Helping or hurting, Danny? Helping or hurting?
So,
Aaron is
apparently-
Gwen. Gwen is Aaron.
Okay, but Aaron, unless I saw this son of a bitch, he turned into Jaraxel and then and called my friend the dragon, and then it was Steve, and away we went. I haven't seen this guy
that
since
was
then.
Gwen.
All of them were Gwendolyn.
yeah, it's Gwendolyn
Well, not
all the way.
Dragon was not Gwen.
Carl's now like... She's like, I
Yeah, it was all Gwen.
What?
It was all Gwen all along.
Well, can Gwen be two people? Well then, who the fuck was JB?
He was also you to fuck. It's a long story. Yeah, she and a couple of the kids from Cozy Cove, they may have started a little bit of a turf war with the Zents. But she was dressed up as you, and it's a whole chaos thing. She's
She's the one that wants the
chaos.
chest for us.
She's not as like poking the face, depending on her mood. Like, that was nice. And Carl will hold on to go. And she was like, I obviously don't know. Ask them. So he's like,
Pockets is
Well, she's a fan of yours. She wants to meet you. She wants your autograph.
Yeah.
That didn't help.
Sativa, do you want to translate?
yeah, he's asking. He said if she was really Jarlax, if she's really not Jarlax, so does that mean, what was the dude's name? The fucking guy with the hats. What was that guy's name?
Maybe.
JB.
Yeah. What was his last name? And Quinn's like, never noticed. I mean, never caught. Never caught. And Stu's like, yeah. What was? Carl was wondering if that guy was. Oh god, was that guy actually Jarlaxle?
Jara Axel? Sure was.
He always wore the stupid. And Gwen's like, yeah, hats are a dumb magic item. Stupid.
Our friend Gwen here is a bit of a chaos monger, if you will. I think her heart's in the right place, probably, hopefully. But a lot of the things that have happened have been in the service of protecting the chaos magic that's innate to this land. And so, she's impersonating you, she's impersonating a lot of people. But ultimately, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Gwen, you're trying to help us.
Yeah, the chaos magic seems to like you guys, so I guess that means I like you too.
There's a prophecy.
There's a prophecy. I don't know if that involves you or not. I simply know what the chaos magic believes, and it believes that at very least you guys might be it. Does anyone smell anything burning? Is that ship still on fire?
Nice going. Sativa.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you go?
What do you mean?
Really?
Was it you or Gwen that lit a fire?
I'm gonna hold up the thing full of shrimp fried rice. You really gonna lie? I'll eat this by myself.
It was just...
We got crab legs.
I was curious about the boats I saw in the area, so I hopped into dolphin form, swam on over, and started looking around. And everything got caught on fire, and I had to get the fuck out of there. Shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was this one's fault.
Yeah, well, I'd
Sorry about
argue,
that.
but I can't argue with those results. That ship went down. It was actually kind of good, because I would have probably been stuck, but the whole thing was on fire, so I just kind of punched through a wall, dove into the water. I felt like an action hero. I don't want to tell you guys, I thought you guys would worry, but it was actually really cool.
Did you find anything interesting on your adventures?
I'm sorry?
Did you find anything interesting on your adventures?
I may have. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Ah.
Oh, so she did find a few things. We will go over them. It is almost 10, and I don't want you guys to turn to pumpkins. Or it's almost 10 Eastern, 9 Central. And I've seen Magical yawn 1,000 times, and I feel bad. I'm like, she's probably so sleepy, and I keep talking.
No, I'm having such a good time. It's just that I'm weak.
We can pick up here with what Sativa found, what you guys are doing, if you need to go to a bar, if you want to just carry on what you want to do, etc. And I will be dropping a slice of life story that provides the backstory to this entire debacle on the blog tomorrow as well.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's part 3 of the Sativa gets to Cozy Cove bit. So I was gonna put up today, and then I was like, no, I want Chaos Crew to discover everything, and then I'll post it. So next Saturday, same bad time, same bad place. Hopefully everyone had fun. As usual, if you have any stars or wishes, especially since we have some magic items to look over, by all means, shoot me a message. Let me know. You were all amazing and fantastic, and I hope that some of the things getting sorted is somewhat satisfying in the brain.
Awesome.
Awesome. See you next week.
See you guys. Have a great night. Thank you.
Later.
Bye. All right, that was Chaos Crew. A lot of things coming to fruition, as I mentioned to them. I have a slice of life story that also explains some of the story that's leading into this. If you're new to the channel, all of the tables that you see on my channel are all playing in the same world. So, yes, that does include the apocalyptic zombie story. So, if you enjoy this kind of content, this kind of actual play footage, hit subscribe. Check out the playlist somewhere on the screen. Watch that stuff. Like the video. If you don't, go find something you'll enjoy. YouTube's probably has 1,000 things you'll like. It'll be so much fun. Go check it out. And yeah, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching, and go play some D&D. Bye!